Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make classic braised beef short ribs. This is a super easy and delicious recipe your family is sure to love. I'm going to give you instructions for a classic braise in the oven, as well as the slow cooker instructions and instructions for an Instant Pot electric pressure cooker. You'll need about 8 beef short ribs, and these are bone-in, but this recipe will also work with boneless. You want to season those with salt and black pepper, and make sure you get all 4 sides of your short ribs. I use about a teaspoon each of salt and black pepper to season all 8 ribs. Once you have those seasoned, it's time to sear off our short ribs. It's the same method for all 3 cooking options, but of course with the Instant Pot, you'll actually sear these short ribs in the Instant Pot. Heat 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil in a large oven-safe pot over high heat. Working in 2 batches, you want to sear your short ribs for about a minute per side. You want to get a nice golden color on there, and don't forget to get all of the different sides. You want to work in batches on this so that you don't overcrowd your pan, and if you're using the electric pressure cooker, it works the exact same way, just use the sear setting. Once those are all seared, go ahead and remove them from the pan for just a minute. Then we'll add in about a cup of either white or yellow onion, diced. And we're going to saute that for just 3 or 4 minutes until the onions start to soften. Then add in 3 cloves of minced garlic, and then we'll let that cook for just about a minute until the garlic is fragrant. We're going to deglaze the pan with 1 cup of red wine, and the rule of thumb is to use whatever you drink. Then 1 cup of beef broth and a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce. Then you can return the short ribs to that pan. I place those in bone side down. Put a sprig of rosemary on top, which will act as an aromatic and infuse that flavor in with the liquids. Then pop a lid on top. Then go ahead and slide this into a 350-degree oven for about 2.5 to 3 hours. If you wanted to make this in a slow cooker, it's a similar process. Sear them on the stove and then simply transfer them all to a 6-quart slow cooker. If you wanted to, you could even skip the onion and garlic and instead add in 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Then pour in your liquids, and if you don't want to use red wine, you can replace the red wine with beef broth. 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, or however you say it. I know it's actually pronounced Worcester sauce, but if I say it that way, then nobody knows what I'm talking about except the Brits. Add the sprig of rosemary, pop the lid on, and cook on low for 8 hours until the meat is fork tender. Now for the Instant Pot, you'll do everything the same, and once you have all your liquids and rosemary in there, you'll do a manual high setting for about 50 minutes, and then finish it off with a 10 to 15 minute natural release. No matter which cooking method you use, this is such a simple dish that is sure to become a family favorite. I like to serve mine up over mashed potatoes. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow, and check out the rest of my videos, where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. We'll see you later.